Oh, hi there. It's the Nuclear Polymath back here again, where we're going to analyze another Asmongold video for the $2 pizza to see if it's truly worth it, or if I have to fix it. So come along for the ride as we enter into the kitchen. So, with that, we're going to get started with making the pizza. I have everything arranged over there, and I'll bring you guys over and let you guys know what we're dealing with. Since we have everything over here, and the oven is already preheated to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, because I'm going to cook it with the instructions, because I don't have his slow cooker to randomly cook something in something that you probably... I don't know why the hell he used a slow cooker, but in the end of the day, I'm not using it. I'm going to be using a normal oven. And so we got our oven preheated to 450. We have all the ingredients right there to make the pizza. That's about it. Cheese on top. Grab all the cheese on top. This won't be a short video. There shouldn't be much going on in there. But we're going to cut it in half as I want the experience of his and mine. So what he says to do is put some oregano on there. So first, oregano, which I'm going to do for both slices because I do like putting oregano on my pizzas. Oregano, and then for my pizza, which is on the right, I just put oregano on there to show you guys, make sure you guys know that I'm actually doing it his method. There we go, a little extra oregano on there. Then after that, we're going to use some Parmesan on my side, so Parmesan. Then he likes to space his out, but I like to layer mine, so we'll have that's like another little difference. He says, pretend you're like a bomber. I'm like, I don't like thinking I'm a bomber. I like thinking I'm a pizza maker, and people who like pepperoni get as much. But his is this little bomberman game. Mine is overlapping. I forgot to stab the holes in the bottom. All right, this is gonna look crazy, y'all, but we're just gonna, actually wait, I got this. I need 3 more pieces of pepperoni. I smoked the pizza until it's black. Sorry, pizza lovers. What the fuck, Mr. Tortu? You don't even eat pizzas. Well, no, you do eat pizzas. Still, anyways, there. His can go right here for now. Damn, where's the maid dress? It didn't say maid dress, did it? It just said making Asmongold's $2 pizza. I don't want him to watch this video one day and be like, why is this gooner over here fucking making pizzas for me? Making my pizza. So I need to flip it. As you guys just heard there, it's prepped now. And what we're gonna do here to make the pizza a little more crispy is take your fork. So I punch a bunch of holes in the bottom of it so that it could be enough Xavier's right. Don't worry, I'll make a mage stream this week sometime. But I punched a bunch of holes in the bottom of the pizza to make it more crispy when it's done cooking. That should be pretty good for what we got so far. Otherwise than that, let's flip it back over. All the seasonings, all the shit on it still. After I flipped it, I'm a OG god, bro. I don't care what anybody says. That was awesome. Okay, and my pizza over here. And if you didn't know, Asmongold said place your pepperonis in a fashion that's like a bomber. So like boom, 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 boom. And this gets destroyed because, you know, this got bombed here, this got bombed here, this got bombed here, this got bombed here, which means the center right here is most likely completely destroyed. That's how bombers work. But at the same time, I like carpet bombs. So, excuse me, Asmongold, but get your facts straight. Carpet bomb? Random bomber that decided that he was smart enough to know how to blow things up. Cover the whole area so it's all gone, and don't leave a percentage chance that this one bite right here might have just a tiny piece of pepperoni. All right, I'm smarter than that, man. All right, otherwise than that, get some mozzarella. Mr. Tortu, Bobby the Falcon, how have you guys been though? He said he doesn't like a lot of mozzarella because he doesn't want a bite of cheese, like cheese thing. But on my pizza, I like a lot of mozzarella. Like a lot of mozzarella. I like a lot of mozzarella. If you want to see the actual distribution, I will after I move them to the pan. This is mine. And what I'm gonna do is, because he said no giant cheese lovers in his fucking field, these pizzas are perfectly round. Bobby the Falcon, I want you to say that again. I want you to say that again. I want you to go and type that in my chat right fucking now. I want you to say that again. But why would I have a round one when a square one fits inside the box? Yeah, get your facts straight. I'm just joking with you, Bobby, bro. I am just joking, just so you know. But right here, oh my god. Y'all haven't even been, 1 second. I'm not doing this video again, but I'll do this. Fuck. Transform. 1 second, 1 second. I might be a little stretched out, but the pizzas. You can get a closer look. So that's mine. That's my cheese distribution. That's his with his bomber layout. All right. Joke as much as you want. Haha. I'll take the jokes. Well, you did this, dude. Okay. Jesus Christ. But we're gonna throw that in the oven for about 12 minutes, and I'm gonna do 60 seconds of a broil on mine. Throw that shit in the center. Right after that, we can just get to chatting. So what do you guys want to chat about for the next... Alexa, set a timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Doggo cam. There you go. See? You guys got a dog today. You know, maybe I'll go touch grass. Maybe I'll go touch grass for you guys. I've been told that more often recently after I got my cube. But it doesn't matter to me to touch grass as long as I've got you guys, right? Right? No? No, you guys hate me? I thought so. Then as soon as this pizza's done, we'll go do a taste test and we'll see if I made his pizza better. That's the whole goal, is can I make his pizza and can I do it better? And does his pizza even taste good? I use the same exact pepperoni. No, not pepperoni. Pepperoni pizza. I use the same amount of pepperoni he uses. Same mozzarella, oregano. I added Parmesan into mine because I like Parmesan. So I said, well, I mean, and also I punched the crust. But I don't know if all that's going to make it a lot better. I just hope it does. And hope is all that we have in this world. And besides the fact that this is jeez, bro. How black am I? I'm not that black. Fuck. I am black though. Oh, also Scream, I got you. I know what you want. I know what you want. I know what you came here for. Here. Take a bite. Did that taste good? Did you like your cookie? I know this is what you came for. This is what all anybody comes for. But Mr. Tortu, Bobby Fulcom, what are you guys doing tonight? It's probably out of chat. This is a tecker. I got coffee here. Coffee and cookies. Best pair. That's what I'll do with my time. Wasted phone calls. Just waiting for you. Just waiting for you. I miss your phone calls. Well, she's singing me tunes. But she's singing me tunes. I didn't know who I was, but I knew who you were. And the way that she sang made me fall straight apart. I was down on my knees, 'cause I said she's the one. So I swore to your gods, bum, 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 I wouldn't make her an artist. So here we go, another song about being retarded. Well, I'm cathartic in my bones, so keep it melodic, we'll keep it hearted. And I don't even want to know, so keep it retarded with every cardist. And I don't even want to know, so fuck being an artist. Where's my elements? I didn't think, oh, it's an overlay. Oh, stream chat, are you ready to pop up on the screen? You guys about to get fucking blasted. Blasphemy. Huh? Didn't show up. It didn't pop up. Why you don't pop up on screen? I don't want to do all that. That's a lot of work. So what we're gonna do is to show them that I'm not fucking, you know, tripping balls or something. All right. Mm-hmm. 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 Live stream did not have a lot of people. Boom. There you go. Now you can see it. Is it Bobby the Folk on first cooking stream? My mans. I smoked the pizza until it's black. Sorry, pizza lovers. Damn, where's the matrix? Enough. Xavier's right. These pizzas are perfectly round. Oh, damn, bro. My bad, bro. Joke as much as you want. Haha, I'll take the jokes. Mr. Tortu hates women. Mr. Tortu hates women. Alexa, stop. It's so crazy the amount of darkness it adds the second I walk away from the camera. Alright, we're gonna broil on high. Alexa, set a time for 60 seconds. Guys, my pizza's gonna burn. It's gonna burn. But first, let's get that started. We have a watcher. He's been staring at me this entire time. I'll let you outside, dog. I'll let you outside. Alright, good to Tongster. Weather outside is bright, but the bar is so delightful. As long as I've got it so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow. 3, 2, 1. So, as you know, the Nuclear Polymath is here to go test out these two pizzas. Right now on your left here, this is my right. Yeah, so your left, my right, is my pizza with plenty of cheese, plenty of pepperoni, some Parmesan, and the oregano. And I poked holes on the bottom of the pizza to add a little bit more crispier crust. And then on the left here, we have, on the right here, your right, my left is Asmongold's pizza with 2, 4, 6, 8 pepperonis and a bomber style pattern, as he calls it, with a moderate amount of mozzarella. It looks like a normal pizza. Mine looks like an amalgamation of cheese. I like cheese, and he also loves cookies, so I put a cookie here. Now, we both like Dr. Pepper, and so this is one thing that I can actually side with this man for completely and honestly. And you know what? Because you guys are watching and you guys get to be added part of my life, before I pour that into there, you know, before we even do that, just Dr. Pepper, bro. You can watch it. Come on, youngster. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Chunk is a good boy. Chunk is a good boy. Want some food? Dog is fed. And it's time to get ready to dive into this meal. Right here. Right now. These are my mom's $45 wine glasses. If I break one, I die. Alright. This is the Nuclear Polymath. Diving in to some of the physics about these pizzas. What Asmongold may not know about his pizza is something that he naturally attuned to, is the fact that you put the oregano first so that the sauce can actually kind of take some of the flavor from the oregano, and then the oils help activate the flavors from the oregano that he puts on there. Both of these pizzas have the same thing. Mine just has Parmesan on the bottom layer to help with the emulsion and actually like the flavor. I think it has something to do with the lipids. I'd have to go really double check my fucking notes, but so far that's some of the things that happens on this. It's like, it's pretty good pizza. It looks good. I mean, they're both really fucking hot. Otherwise than that, I'm gonna go take a bite of this pizza. You guys ready? Alrighty. I heard a yes. I wish there was more cheese. I really wish there was more cheese. This is like lacking. The amount of cheese he puts on is more like lacking cheese up. I mean, I'm gonna take another bite. You know, it tastes good. The oregano actually, like as I explained before, how it activates with the sauce. The sauce starts like sucking in some of the flavors. The oil starts spilling over, allowing it to cook into all of the pizza. Is actually what happens. With the mozzarella going on top, it seals in those flavors a lot. It's not allow the pepperoni to have the oil leak over the top. It actually seeks into the sauce and actually makes the sauce a little more oilier. But that actually really helps with the flavor, honestly, I want to say. The little bomber area, this is why, I'll bring it up closer again. You see that right there? That right there is why you don't bomb like this. Because no matter what, you might miss that center area. Yeah, delightful pizza. I'd say it's a delightful pizza. Pizza. I mean, I'll probably be doing this more often. I already put mozzarella and pepperoni on my pizzas usually, but I'll add the oregano in there, and it did add a lot of flavor. I don't usually put Parmesan in it because I just don't think about it usually. But I decided to add Parmesan this time to actually add more flavor, poke the crust. I heard somewhere that if you use pickle vinegar or vinegar, either of the two, it'll actually help with the flavor. I didn't want to try and experiment with that too much today. I just wanted to get like a really good solid pizza that I know would taste really good. And maybe next time I do make this pizza, if, you know, the Roach King himself says that this isn't good enough, then I'll make sure to I'll make sure to go add some vinegar onto mine next time. So I'll get a jar of pickles. I just didn't know about the jar of pickles strat until after I bought the ingredients. And I wasn't about to go out at 6:30 p.m. at night to go get some fucking pickles. Sounds atrocious. But otherwise than that, yeah, pretty good pizza. I'm gonna eat a nice little palate cleanser, a nice cookie. I would eat this pizza. I probably will eat this pizza again. I might not buy this one because at the store I go to, it's cheaper to buy 3 of the round pizzas than it is to buy one of these. Because if you spend $3, what was it? It was 3 for $2 at my store for the circular pizzas that I showed earlier on stream when they brought up the round factor. And those 3 have more surface area than these 2, and these are $2.49, to like $60 after tax. So for 40 cents extra, I'm actually getting an extra pizza, like an extra half a pizza. So I was like, I mean, his strat is good. And most times, I mean, I should check the Dollar Tree. If the Dollar Tree has the pizzas, then of course it's gonna be cheaper. But I don't think the Dollar Tree has the pizzas that I'm talking about, the ones I had on stream. I think those are a little more expensive everywhere else. This is what I've been waiting for. I wanted to try mine with the Parmesan because I had a lot of Parmesan. So it's actually gonna really show the flavors. But I also added a lot of mozzarella cheese. The center is still soggy. And I don't know what I can do about that because there's a lot of holes in there. I can even see the holes. There's a lot of holes in the bottom of this. There are a lot of holes in the bottom of this. You guys might be able to see them, but I poked it with a fork. There are a lot. So I don't know what I could have done to make it more. That was my only thought process of what I could do to make it a little bit better. Otherwise than that, I was like, I would rather use an air fryer than the oven because the air fryer will crisp it up more. So if you're going to be doing this next time, in the future when I do make these pizzas, I will always use the air fryer. The air fryer takes 5 minutes. It takes 7 minutes less to do the same amount of work as an oven does. And the oven takes a preheat timer of like 5 to 10 minutes. Then you got to put it in the oven for 10, 12 minutes. Then you're just wasting your time. But you can use less electricity and less time using an air fryer. Honestly, I feel like a lot of his issues could be solved with an air fryer. He can even air fry steaks. He can just be like, oh, I don't feel like, and then he can get it dirty, and then by the time of the oil and everything seeps up to the top because of all the gunk he has in there, he'll know to clean it because it'll start telling you, basically, like, he'll know. Because it'll smoke. Well, the only problem I can say is the smoke in the house. It does smoke up the house using an air fryer. A little bit. But if you're not air frying it for like 30 minutes like a sausage like I usually do, then yeah, it won't smoke up the house. It'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, let's get into my pizza and see how it tastes. Oh my god. That crunch. I don't think you can hear the crunch, but wow. Oh my god. This is a clear fucking winner. There is no argument The poking the holes, the Parmesan just adds so much more flavor. The extra cheese makes a perfect amount of cheesy. The pepperoni, I feel like I'm getting plenty of pepperoni in the bite. It's perfectly a little. There's so much pepperoni. I'm actually getting spice in my mouth. I can feel a little bit of spice in the back of my throat right now. It tastes absolutely phenomenal. Let me just got a palate cleanse real quick. Dr. Pepper, so good. Sodas, Dr. Pepper. My dog's doing cute things. Mmm. 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 Yours is good, but it's just missing the Parmesan and more cheese. The amount of cheese he usually adds is just, it's almost pitiful. I'm not even using good mozzarella cheese. I usually make pizza with like a ball of mozzarella cheese that I shred, or not shred, but take pieces off of, or throw it on pizza. It's either that or I take some dried mozzarella and I'll shred the dry mozzarella. But I saw that he used the bag mozzarella, so I wanted to follow him. I try to use things that are very similar to what his ingredients were at the time. The only thing I can say is my oregano might be a little old, and I can taste the flavor isn't. I wish the oregano flavor came out more and it punched more. And I could add more to complement it, but then you'll never know if the flavor's correct because it'll be overpowering because each bite has so much more oregano in it than it should. But like, I'm gonna go up to you guys and let you guys, maybe you guys can hear the crunch. I don't think you guys can, but just in case you guys can hear the crunch from what I'm hearing on this pizza, it actually, I didn't think it would add that much crunch. The center is soggy, but the crust here, and here are all way more crunchy than they usually are. The only thing better we could do is I could take the pizza off of the pan. Instead of putting it on a pan, I could put it in the oven just straight up. That might mean that the pepperoni or the cheese might fall off and it might start burning in the oven. That's the only reason why he probably wouldn't want to do it, is because he doesn't even want to worry about that issue. The reason why I said use an air fryer is because he could just take, he could scrape out all the stuff in the inside and basically keep going using it until it like scales on. And then even after he scales on, if you didn't see, he had this stripper in the last video when I made the steak. And the stripper could actually be used inside of the air fryer to strip off the carbonized oils. Because what happens is oils will start polymerizing inside of the like anything with oil. So if you look at a skillet, you usually will clean it off and then you put an oil base on there and then you'll bake it at like 350 to 400. Some people go higher, but doing it at 350 is probably like the best option, I'm not gonna lie. So as it slowly polymerizes, it actually adds a non-stick coating, which the air fryer we have right now has that coating in it, but it shouldn't. And if you put it through a washing machine, you take a Dawn dish soap with fucking as hard as you can, it won't come off that easy. You need the stripper like he has for his stainless steel pan, because if it's stainless steel, you don't have to worry about trying to get it off. Like when you wash a cast iron skillet, you want to keep the polymer on there so that it's actually a non-stick coating. But for like everything else, like a stainless steel pan like he uses, as I said, and an air fryer, you could actually use it in those and keep it clean. Otherwise than that, let me get up close to you guys and I don't know if you guys can hear the crunch, but as before, I'm going to go back to his pizza to try his. So far, that's a clear winner. Oh my gosh. The corners are crusty, the center's soggy, the edges are pretty crispy. Not bad. Yeah. He needs to make sure to put pepperoni in the centers. He needs to understand that carpet bombing is the way, and that he's just wrong. That you need to carpet bomb, bro. Even he brings it up all the time, how we carpet bombed the fucking desert. Little crunch. It's good. It's good. But it could be better. So, after running through all of the calculations and diagnostics of both of ours, Asmon's method versus the Polymath optimization, I'll say that mine did taste better. The The Parmesan actually really did add an extra flavor and a little bit extra punch. And also I used a lot more cheese, which made it very just, the cheese was so good to have on there. And when I tasted his, the cheese was lacking enough that I was like, I don't really like this that much. Also, I like the extra pepperoni I put on. It made it taste way more pepperoni instead of tasting like fake. I don't even know what the pepperoni chunks tasted like, but mine had a little more kick to it, and it really did add some extra flavor. I like that he used the pepperonis underneath the mozzarella to kind of like trap in the lipids and actually help with steaming the pepperonis instead of making them crunchy, or if you use an air fryer, like I would recommend him to do, it would, if you put the pepperonis on top, it would flip the pepperonis everywhere. But since he already likes underneath the cheese, I would, as I'm going to recommend to him right now, use an air fryer to cook your stuff. It takes 5 minutes. Air fryer 400, about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if you really want to, and then it'll also automatically turn off so you don't have to worry about it. And the slow cooker is just, I know you don't like spending money, but really do invest into an air fryer. I'd say like these pizzas went from a solid 7 to 8 to like a 9.2. His was like a 9, mine was like a 9.2, just because of the Parmesan. It really did help. I like that he had the oregano on there. That tasted really good. I wish I had a more fresh oregano, because I think mine was like 2 years old now, then past its best by date, but usually they're perfectly fine. It just means the flavor might be a little bit more muted. Otherwise than that, yeah. My reactor is fully fueled right now. That pizza was plenty enough to fill me for until tomorrow morning, or maybe even the next day, like next day lunch. Because oh my gosh, pretty good. And also the Dr. Pepper was delicious, as usual. And with that, Nuclear Polymath signing off. And read underneath the underneath. I'll see you in the next diagnostic. And I hope I really do keep getting to do this. This is really fun for me, and I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. Ciao.